Yo, 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 yo. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Good people. My bad, my bad, my bad. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, happy Wellness and Wisdom Wednesday. What's going on? Listen, today is the day. Today's the day. Today is the day that your life begins and continues. Today is the day that everything comes that was supposed to come. Today is the day that the Knicks begin the championship round. Yo, listen, I am not necessarily a Knicks fan. Um, have I wanted New York to win my whole life? Absolutely. Have they been my number one team? Absolutely not. For whatever the reason, I don't fucking know. However, as a New Yorker who loves New York, love my city, and I've rooted for the team. Right? It's not like I want them to lose. It's that when they suck, they sucked. But when they were good, and even when they wasn't so good, I wanted them to be good. I wanted them to win. I wanted them to make better decisions and do better. But this year, and it wasn't my team to start the season, but because I'm a New Yorker, why would I go against the Knicks when in the when they got a chance? Every round I went for the Knicks. Why not? Because I mean I like them better than Atlanta. I like them better than Philly, and I like them better than freaking Cleveland. Why would I not? Now they played the Lakers, maybe a different story. They played the Warriors, maybe a different story. But those teams, absolutely. And even if they played those other teams who I've historically liked better, I would still go for the fucking Knicks. Because why would you fucking not go for the Knicks? Why would you not want the Knicks to win? Like, why not? Like, yo. And that's how we're gonna start the show, right? So I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Martin, episode 641 of SR Daily, episode 641. And it is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. Wednesday, June 3rd. Game one of the NBA Finals is tonight. Knicks versus Spurs, 8:30 p.m. in San Antonio. They're not at the Garden yet. When they go to the Garden, it's going to be crazy. They're going to go to the Garden at some point next week. Today is game one. Game two, I think, will be Friday or Saturday in San Antonio. And then they got two games next week here in New York. At least. I'm going to try to get some footage. I'm going to push myself to clear some space in my phone. I cleared a little bit of space yesterday. I got to clear some more space. So I'm gonna go outside, and as a lover of film and story, I want to go capture some shit. I just want to, with my phone, capture some energy. Go New York, go New York, go! And that's our phrase of the day. That's how we're gonna start the motherfucking day with the phrase. The phrase of the day is "Go New York, go New York, go." Do you know it's been you? I'm sure you guys know it's 7 years since the Knicks were in the finals. They lost to the Spurs 4-1. So really it was 32 years since they had a real chance, right? Because 94 they had a chance. 94 against the Rockets, they had a chance. 7 games, good teams. I can't remember. I think the Knicks might have been the better seed. They might have had the home court advantage. They had a chance in 94. 99, shortened season against the Spurs, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Avery Johnson, and all those guys. They didn't really have a chance. Patrick Ewing didn't play in the championship. They didn't really have a chance. I mean, I guess you got a chance, but everybody knew that the Knicks wasn't going to win. This year, the Knicks got a legit chance. And I'm like, yo, the city's going to be crazy. Like, so that's, I'm going to go out there a little bit before it gets dark, a little bit before the game. And I want to go capture some footage today, tomorrow, next few days. All right. And I want to put together a little video, little Knicks tape. All right. But yeah, man, shout out to the motherfucking Knicks. They have a really great team. They've been like molly-whopping teams. All right. They freaking got down 2-1 to the Hawks. 2 1-point losses, and they haven't lost since. Then the next 3 games, they beat the Hawks. They beat the shit out the Hawks, right? The Knicks have won 11 straight games. They beat the Hawks 3 straight, right? The last one was, I believe, about 50 points, 51 points, or some shit like that, 54 points, some crazy shit. They swept Philly, right? Easily handled fucking Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey and Tobias Harris and those guys. And then they demolished Cleveland. Coming back from a 22-point fourth quarter deficit with 7 minutes left. Erased that, won that game in overtime, and did not look back. And I'm watching this shit in disbelief. Like, holy shit, this is really happening. Like, this Knicks team is really good. Talking to two people who I know who are really close to me are diehard Knicks fans. Like, I got a bunch of Knicks fans, obviously in my life and in here in the city, in my neighborhoods. All right. But my cousin Corey and my man Dave and I have gone to the games together. Corey and I went to the games too, right? But Dave and I have gone to Knicks games, and Dave, those are 2 of the biggest Knicks fans that I know, right? And Dave said that even the '94 team that had a chance didn't look this good. They weren't playing like this. This Knicks team is playing different, smashing teams. Like, and it's not like they're smashing teams like the other teams aren't playing good or have opportunities. The Knicks are just clicking on all cylinders. The defense is clicking, the offense is clicking. Everybody who could do what they do are doing what they do, and it's a good time to be in New York. And it's only 3 types of people who don't want the Knicks to win. One is Spurs fans. Spurs fans don't want the Knicks to win. Of course, you go with your team. The other team that don't want, the other type of person that don't want the Knicks to win is the person who is loyal to their team. They're Cavaliers fan, right? Like, the Knicks beat their team, right? They're like, I ain't going for the Knicks. They beat my team. It was 4 type of people. That person, the people who are fans of the teams that the Knicks beat, the Cavs, the Sixers, and the Hawks. If you are fans of those teams, you may not want the Knicks to win, right? You may want them to get beat because they beat you. The third person is the people who is a fan of any other team that the Knicks did not play, did not beat, have nothing to do with it. And they're just like, I'm loyal to my team. I'm not picking nobody. I'm not picking the Knicks. I'm not picking the Spurs. My team ain't in it. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody beat my team. I don't care, right? But then the 4th type of person is 4 types of people who don't want the Knicks to win. The 4th type of person is just a fucking Knicks hater. It's a motherfucker who hates the Knicks just because he hates the Knicks. No real reason. Like, may not even like any other team, but they're in New York and they hate the fucking Knicks. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Right? And there's more types of people. There's people who just don't care about sports, period. Right? Obviously, they don't give a fuck. But even some of them want the Knicks to win because they know, like, especially if they're in New York, what this would mean to the city. What it has meant to the city that the Knicks have not been this good for so long. Right? They have not had a legit chance. Again, 27 years since they made the finals. Over the last 27 years, they've had some pretty good teams that were pretty hyped. I think they had a couple of number 1 seeds, right, with Carmelo and Stoudemire and those guys, and they could never do it. But here they are. Go New York, fucking go. Go New York. Yo, this shit will be crazy. And it will be scary. The Knicks win a championship. If they lose, either way, it's scary. Because New Yorkers don't know how to act. I'm not going. I will go to a parade if they win, and if they when they win, I'll go to the parade in the daytime. And when they win, I'll hang out like in like a local neighborhood, but I will not be in the middle of all of the shit because like people be bugging. Right? But yeah, man, that's our first segment of the day. Our phrase of the day: Go New York, go New York, go! It's motherfucking time, and I'm excited. And I'm looking forward to tonight, game 1. I got to figure out when am I watching the game. Am I watching it at home? Am I watching it at my mama crib? Right? My mama and I have watched basketball together for a long time. The Knicks have been not good for 27 years, right? So yeah, I'm thinking about if I want to watch it with my mama, which is in Queens. Then I have to get to Brooklyn after that, right? Or do I just stay home and watch it here in BK, right? Maybe go somewhere local in BK. See who I know over here. I'm trying to think because I don't want to do no bar, right? I'm not that type of person, and I don't fucking know. I just want to watch the game. I want to watch the game. I have some good people, right? Go New York, go New York, go. Anyway, let's move right along to our second segment of the day. Today's second segment is our need to know news of the day. As always, today's news, of course, is talking about yesterday's press conference. I know I did not get to post the press conference, but it was absolutely powerful. 14th annual Gun Violence Awareness Month kickoff yesterday, Restoration Plaza. So many people, hundreds of people, so many organizations, and and it is a pleasure and a joy to see how the work has grown. If you know me, you know that I've been in that work. That was peace activism. Was it happened pretty simultaneously to filmmaking for me, right? And changing my life in 2008, right? I came home 2007. 2007, did some of the same shit. 2008, bought a video camera. And soon after I bought a video camera, I'm like, I'm going to use this video camera for... First things I did with the video camera, just film shit on the block. I was still on the block. Once I shifted my life, it was interviews. It was skits. It was skits first. Then it was interviews. I wanted to make a documentary, Rising Stars, interview hip-hop artists, music artists. And then it was, wait, I can use this camera to highlight my voice and the voices of others. And then it was activism. It was protests, demonstrations, interview. It was all types of shit like that, right? So peace activism, it was my introduction into, or it was the switch, right? And I remember being with Erica Ford, and I remember being with Jeffrey Davis, and it was the conversations. We need funding. And so many other organizations, right? Like that I saw yesterday that I remember 2020, 18 years ago, 2008, 18 years ago. Orisa, NAC, Not Another Child. I remember I met her in 2008. Her son had got killed in 2006. Right? I met her probably 2009, actually. Because it was in 2008 when I changed my life. In 2009 is when I really got locked in with Erica Ford. And we started going everywhere together. But just 3 years, 2.5, almost 3 years after her son lost her life, I remember meeting Jackie Rowe Adams up in Harlem. She was there yesterday at Harlem Mothers Save, which is now Harlem Mothers and Fathers Save. She lost 2 children to the streets, right? So many others. I remember the story about Akil Christopher. His mother Natasha was there yesterday, and there's so many other mothers and fathers. And my brother Taylon Murphy was there yesterday, whose daughter Tashana Chicken Murphy lost her life in Harlem and on 9/11/11, right? 2011, September 11th. And just so many others. Again, I remember being there. Save Our Streets, Harlem. Save Our Streets, Bronx. Save Our Streets, Brooklyn. Snug, right? And so many other organizations. Again, Kenny Carter with Fathers Alive in the Hood, and Shan Duke was there yesterday with GMAC, Gangsters Making Astronomical Changes, astronomical community changes, right? Fire shit, right? Again, so many powerful, strong organizations. I met some new organizations yesterday, right? I met my homegirl works for United Way. They got a program called Atlas. I met the director of Atlas. It was really good. It was really good. They got another organization, Project Restore Project Restore Brownsville. I was able to meet the director of that, Dr. Joe, dope brother. Had a great conversation, shared some great energy. Going to tap in, Bill, and see what we could get done together. Shout out to my people from Queens, 100 Suits, and motherfucking King of Kings Foundation. Shout out to the Furtado brothers and Lance and Tar Furtado and their whole crew putting that thing together. It was powerful. Shout out to ONS, Office of Neighborhood Safety, my girl Wajud, my boy Ranty, and their whole team. I gotta sneeze. I'm trying to see where I got tissue. Cause I gotta sneeze. Got tissue right here. Blow my nose. Excuse me, guys. Pardon me, yo. This is real life. This ain't a movie, dog. Pardon me. But yeah, man, it's really good, really great, really inspired. So many people spoke yesterday. Shout out to Aisha Sekou, sister from Harlem. She got the Peace Cafe, right? She's doing the IMP. Shout out to my peacekeepers, right? I didn't see too many of the ones I know out there, but I remember the orange, right? I remember the color orange. I remember like 14 years. That was 2012, right? I was there. I was heavy there. I got my first proclamation from the city council in 2012. I was involved, and to see how it's grown, right? To see how much money is being put into it. They created, Donnie created the office of community safety. He said they put $15 million into that. I was able to meet the deputy mayor yesterday, black woman, Renita. What's her name? Renita something. Renita R. Francois, right? Deputy mayor for community safety. Yeah, it was super dope to meet her yesterday. Again, I was able to meet the dude from Atlas, Kellen Kellefew, Atlas Workforce United Way, right? Yeah, it was some powerful shit. I'm inspired and I'm critical, right? Not so much of the organizations per se. Um, but yeah, we were talking yesterday, right? And I'm always gonna give it up on my show. They had food for folks, and they had the regular food, man. Like, and it's like I get it. That's how people eat, but we gotta eat better. And the sister and I from United Way, Sister Phoenix, one thing that we talked about, right, was the food, the impact of food. One thing I saw a dear brother of mine, Captain Richard Muhammad, who I met with the FOI years ago with the late great minister Afis Abdul Muhammad. Um, we met in the Bronx when Lloyd Morgan lost his life. And that was in 2010, 2011, one of those years, 12, one of those years, man. And they came to Queensbridge, the FOI came to Queensbridge for about a month, right? A couple of days a week, I think, once or twice a week. I can't remember, but it came a lot. And that's how I met Captain Muhammad, him and I. He's now with Man Up. Shout out to Man Up as well. Again, so many organizations. Him and I, he and I had a great conversation yesterday just about the deeper roots of the problem, right? And yeah, man, it was good. It was good. And I'm excited to plug back in, right? I'm excited to tap back into that movement. I like to think I have a lot to offer that space. As someone who's been on every side, right? A perpetrator, a victim, so to speak, right? And have had friends on both sides, sometimes in the same situation. Like too many of us, right? Too many of us know friends, have family members who one friend. I remember one sister told the story. Her, I think her uncle hit her dad up or some shit like that, right? Like devastated. Remember another story? A sister, her dad ended his too many stories. Like, and because TikTok is like I can't even speak freely. But yeah, too many stories, too much fucking pain. But yeah, yesterday's press conference was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. There's always room for improvement, but it was absolutely powerful. Great work. Shout out to Jamani Williams, public advocate spoke. Chio Say, councilman spoke. Right, Erica Ford, Life Camp spoke. And so many others spoke, man. They spoke powerfully, and some young people spoke. And yeah, it was, yeah, go New York, go New York, go. Right, like we are so great, we are so strong, we are so powerful. We can do so much together. And so I'm looking forward to the summer, seeing what's really going on, tap in with some folks, and make some shit happen, man, together, right? So let's move right along, though, to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment, of course, is our tip of the day. Today's tip is to stop eating dead foods. Stop eating dead foods. That is the tip of the day. And yeah, like for real though, stop eating dead foods. I know that what you eat impacts your mind, your brain, your heart, your body, your spirit, and everything else. And I want to read this post from Queen Afua, all right, which inspired the tip, right? Stop eating dead foods. Post. Stop eating dead foods. Every time you eat, you are choosing life or death. I do not say this to frighten you. I say it because no one else will. The process, the sugary, the lifeless food that fills the shelves was never made to nourish you. It was made to sell, and a body fed on dead food cannot help but feel it. The tiredness, the fog, the cravings that never end. Living food carries living energy. It feeds your cells, clears your mind, and reminds your body how to heal. This is the foundation of everything I teach. Stop eating dead foods, man. You don't put dead gas in your car. You got to take better care. I think the other day at the gallery, Kimona had mentioned something. The brother Frank Bowl, when he was in conversation with Kimona, he said some shit, or he brought up a quote that she said, and it was something like, treat your body like the machine that you want to live to be 100 years, right? It's something I often said, right? It's so crazy how we're so parallel, right? And yeah, it's so beautiful. Chef's kiss. But I said something like, yo, when I came into this conscience years ago, I'm watching people take great care of their cars, right? Now, mind you, the human body is the greatest machine ever made or imagined. It's fucking incredible. Like, a lot of people don't think it is because they haven't operated at optimum, and they may not know anybody personally who's operated at optimum. But there are people doing incredible things, pushing their body and have pushed their body to phenomenal, like unbelievable limits. I mean, humbly, I did 50-day hunger strike. It's fucking unbelievable to most people. The body is powerful, right? The body is strong, it's resilient, it's built to last. We take better care of our computers, better care of our cell phones than we do our bodies, right? So like we got to put better gas, better fuel, right? Because like if you spend $100,000 on a car, $200,000 on a car, and you're only supposed to put the premium, most expensive fuel in your car, I cannot imagine a person that will put anything less in their car. They would rather not drive their car. They'll rather like live in their car than to put bad fuel, bad gas in their car. But we put bad fuel, bad gas in our bodies. I've done it. I get it. I understand. It's easy, it's quick. You're not thinking, but this is where we got to raise our frequency and level up in consciousness, because we got to put better shit in our body, man. But yeah, man, stop eating dead foods. And with that, we're gonna go to our fourth and final segment of the day. Today's fourth segment, the build of the day. We're gonna talk about the process of friendship. I read some shit online yesterday that had me like, whoa. It was a thread on why we are so bad at friendships. I'm going to read it here and we can discuss it or not. But I'm definitely going to read it here over these next few minutes. It's short, but it's long, right? A lot of different slides. So the sister Akintoye Ediola wrote this. She writes, for girlies and the ones still becoming, your safe space for growth, romance, and everything in between. This is something that she posted yesterday, or a week ago rather. I seen it yesterday. Well, I think we are so bad at friendships as adults. We stop making effort and call it being busy. Everyone is busy. This is just life as an adult. But busy does not mean you cannot send a voice note, reply to a message, or check in on someone you claim to care about. We started using busyness as an excuse to be lazy in our friendships, and then acted surprised when those friendships slowly stop feeling like anything. We wait for the other person to reach out first. Both people are sitting there waiting. Both people miss each other. Both people would love to hear from the other one, and yet nobody moves first because of pride or fear or not wanting to seem too available. So weeks pass, then months, and what was once a close friendship becomes just someone you used to know. We mistake, this is so deep right here. We mistake social media for staying connected. You watch their story, you like their photo, you commented on their last post, and somehow that feels like you checked on them. It is not the same thing. Watching someone's reel or dropping a comment on their post is not friendship. A real check-in sounds like, hey, how are you actually doing? I hope you are good. Just checking up on you, not social media likes. That's a fact. I've criticized some friends for that shit, right? I've said it on the show, right? Like, don't just fucking comment on my post if you see, especially if you see me going through some shit. Like, hit me. That's one thing I'm so grateful that I do. Like, I'll send, even if it's I don't got a person's number, but I say we cool. I see you going through some shit on your story. I jump in your inbox. Yo, what's good? Yo, I see you posted some shit. If I got your number, I'm calling you. I'm sending a text. Right? Like, I'm hitting you up. Friendship. And am I the best at it? Maybe not. But I know that liking shit on social media, commenting, yo, I saw your story, yo, it's not friendship. We let small understandings in everything. We let small understandings end everything. Something happened, but instead of having a conversation, both people retreated. And the longer nobody addressed it, the bigger it got until it felt too late to go back. So many adult friendships have ended, not because of something unforgivable, but because two people were too proud or too uncomfortable to just talk about it. We got comfortable and stopped being intentional. In the early days of a friendship, you make plans, you show up, you put in effort because you want the person to know you value them. Then somehow, somewhere along the way, you assume they already know and you stop doing the things that communicated it. Comfort is good, but it should never replace intention. The best friendships are the ones where people never stop choosing each other on purpose. Facts. We only show up for the big moments, the birthday, the wedding, the naming ceremony, the new job. We are there for those. But the day when your friend is struggling and just needs someone to talk to, that is where most of us go quiet. Facts. Friendship is not just for celebrations, it is for the ordinary days too. The days when nothing is happening, but everything feels heavy. We let pride get in the way of saying, I miss you. 3 words, I miss you. And yet so many friendships have quietly faded because neither person was willing to say it first. Pride has ended more friendships than actual falling outs ever have. The person you are too proud to reach out to might be waiting for exactly that message. Send it. Facts. We expect friendships to maintain themselves, like a plant you never water, somehow staying alive. Friendships need attention, investment, and intentionality to survive. They do not maintain themselves just because the history is there or because you care about the person in theory. Caring in theory without acting on it is not enough. Friendship requires action. Love is an action word. We never talk about what we need from each other. We just assume the other person knows. We assume they know when we need space and when we need to be pursued. We assume they know we receive love and what makes us feel valued, how we receive love and what makes us feel valued. But nobody is a mind reader. An assumption in friendship creates the same damage they create the same damage they create in romantic relationships. Say what you need. It saves everyone a lot of confusion. Facts. We outgrow people but never have the conversation. We feel the change. We sense that friendship has run its course, but instead of acknowledging it, we just slowly fade. And the other person spends months wondering what happened. Outgrowing someone is okay. Disappearing without a word is not. Some friendships deserve a proper ending. We are better at supporting strangers online than friends in real life. We will comment the most encouraging things under a stranger's post. We will share their business, hype their content, leave long, thoughtful replies. And then our actual friend posts something and we scroll past it. The energy we pour into online communities sometimes exceeds what we give to the real people in our lives. That is worth thinking about. Facts. We stop checking in on each other and call it giving space. Sometimes it is space, but a lot of the time it is negligence. There is the difference between giving someone space because they ask for it and just not checking on someone because reaching out feels like effort. One is love, the other is just distance pretending to be respectful. We forget that friendships require showing up, not just in words, not just when it's easy, but consistently, intentionally, even when life is full and you are tired and showing up feels like one more thing on an already long list. The friendships that last are the ones where both people kept showing up anyway. That is the whole thing. Just keep showing up. We are too afraid of seeming needy. So we pull back. We do not say, I really need a friend right now. We do not admit that we have been feeling lonely or disconnected. We act too independent because we do not want to be seen as too much. And then trying not to be needy, we end up isolated. There is nothing wrong with needing your friends. That is literally what they are there for. Fire, 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 fucking fire. And that is the show. Mona said, word, take care of your body like your car, like you want to last for 100 plus miles, 100 plus years. Clean gas, regular maintenance checks, which includes flushing out your system. That's a fact. I spoke about that before, how most people don't even really clean themselves. They wash their body, but they don't really clean themselves. They don't really detox, clean the inside of their bodies. That's real. That's facts. And then she said clear communication is key. And that's real, man. So I had to read that shit because it hit me because I know that I've been that friend. Probably on both sides. I think I have been the friend more often than not who has checked up on people who I do check up. I do call, I do text, I do send voice notes, right? I don't just watch a story. I watch a success and I hit you up like, yo, congratulations on that thing, right? Like I watch so you post some tough shit, I'll be like, yo, I'm sending you some love. I'm here for you, right? I know I'm that friend. Why? Because when I was young, I didn't have that friend. And there are so many times when I don't have that friend still. People who say they love me, watch me post shit that I'm going through, having tough moments, tough days, and almost nobody hits me up about the shit. don't call, don't text. And I get it. They think because I am a strong person, they think, oh, the strong friend, he gonna be good. Sugar Ray gonna be all right. He got this. Motherfucker, I'm hurt. And I'm still hurt. I'm still going through the shit with my children. I'm hurt every fucking day. Every fucking day. Another court date coming up next week. Every fucking day. I got mad shit to do. Right? Like, so because as the saying goes, be who you needed as a youth. When you were younger, be that person. Be the friend you need as an adult. So I'm being the change. I'm being the friend. I reach out. Anybody can know that. Everybody knows that I'll text, I'll call, I'll fucking voice, I'll video call, I'll send a voice note. I'll do all of that shit. To show you that I care about you. Man or woman. Friend. If you my friend, you my friend. Right? Like, but that's our show for today. Yo, Vegan Kings, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love. Seth Fusi and Kofa. Yo, listen, guys, that's the show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, Sean Sugar Marston. This is episode 641 of SRDaily. Next week is 645, then it's 650. Then we halfway to 7 motherfucking 100. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please do join us tomorrow. Same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and of course, TikTok Live. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. Is staying down. So get up! The power is in you. Be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. And let's fucking go Knicks. Go New York! Go New York! Go! Ha ha! Yeah, boy.